Hey guys, Mish here. I haven't been on this channel for almost more than a year. So today I wanted to tell you what I learned in 2018 and some of my New Year's resolutions. So the first thing I learned in 2018 is to love yourself in terms of where I am and what kind of situation I am. So I go to UNP. If you didn't know, I'm an applied math major. Very weird, but you know. And honestly speaking, UNP wasn't my first choice. It wasn't. My first choice was Ateneo, but I didn't get in. So you know that crying, sad state. But in 2018, I learned to be happy where I am and in my situation, and to be content with all that, and to be thankful for everything I have. You know, because not everything's gonna go in your way. And, you know, I gave a lot of thought to it. And, you know, being happy and content with where you are is really important in growing, because you get to reflect on yourself. And you know, if you when you go to the real world, especially work situations, not everything's gonna go in your way and not everything's gonna be in your favor. So it's really important to learn these things when you're in college. So yeah, I remember my friend asking me na, is the reason why you love UMP so much because like is the reason that you love UMP so much is that because you didn't get into Ateneo and that hurts? And like I believed that for a while actually. I thought my passion, well, me loving my school was because I didn't get into Ateneo. But then I realized na it wasn't just about not getting into it. It was about so much more. It was about family, and it was about the connections I've made in UANB and the family and the friends I've made. You know, sometimes it's not about the situation you receive, but it's about how you handle that situation. So yeah, I'm really grateful for the people that I met in UANB. I'm so thankful for the family I have. I'm so thankful that they support me and they love me for who I am. So if you guys are watching, I love you. Thank you for making me feel so welcome in the school, for helping me develop and getting me through this first sem. And I hope I make more connections as I get through the years. I have 7 more sems to go, hopefully. Second thing I learned in 2018 is taking my life into my own hands. So there are situations where people walk out of your life. Some people that you don't want them to walk out of your life, but they do. And if they do, it hurts. And anyone has walked out of your life, you know it hurts. Because you trusted them and you made one mistake and they just walk out. So it kind of sucks. And I had this happen a lot of times while I was growing up. You know, people just walk in and walk out of my life. And I didn't notice it until I was at my weakest point. This is a few years ago. Actually, last year lang. I was going through a lot. I was going through breakups, college, entrance exams, school exams, IB. And I realized that at my weakest points, and it hurt the most. Like, the people that you trusted the most were gone. Just like that. So this year, I took control of that. I got to control that. Who walked in and who walked out of my life. Growing up, you make a lot of connections in life. You know, you go to college or you work and you make a lot of connections. But eventually, you have the final say whether you open up to them or not. Like, they can just be a friend. They can just be an acquaintance. But you don't always have to make them close friends unless you really want them to be your close friend. And I remember one person tried to walk back into my life, like at least talk to me. And when he left, when he walked out of my life, it really hurt because I trusted him a lot. And when he tried to talk to me again, I messaged him, nah, please don't ever talk to me again unless you're actually ready to walk back into my life, like forever. So I guess I felt really empowered doing that because it's really hard to, take control of a mess. But if you do, it feels so nice. It feels amazing. Um, I've got to, you know, have the power to push people away who hurt me, like massively hurt me. Like I get it, one mistake. It's just one mistake. And, you know, I don't have the patience of a lifetime, but I have patience, I guess. But people who hurt me the most, I think that's something that I learned to deal with and I learned to push out, so I don't get hurt again. And the reason why, I got to control, I want to control who walks in and who walks out of my life is because I don't want to get hurt. And it's eventually protecting who I am and what kind of growth I have. So yeah. The third and last thing I learned in 2018 is learning more about my anxiety. So I have anxiety. It's different than being anxious all the time. It's anxiety. It's the forever feeling that sometimes you're never gonna be good enough, or well, I'd like to call it a chip on my shoulder. It's just me. Well, for me, my anxiety is, I'm never gonna be enough for myself. I'm never gonna beat the old self that I was. And I learned this year what it stemmed from, what kind of situation it stemmed from. And it was a lack of passion. So when I get anxiety attacks, which is often, it comes in the form of emptiness, like the feeling of emptiness, the feeling that nothing's there, and that everything I'm doing is for nothing. And it happens a lot because I guess when you feel empty inside, you don't really know why you're doing the things you're doing. So even the smallest things in life, even just eating or, showering, even if you have to do them, sometimes you lose the meaning of it. Like, oh, you need to live and all that. But, sometimes you just lose it. And it stemmed from a lot of, I realized it stemmed from lack of passion. This happened, I guess, when I gave up ballet. And because I was dancing for 6+ years and I really had a passion for it. And I thought I was going to take it as a career. But it didn't happen. And when it was gone, when I had to give it up because of health reasons, that passion went with it also. It's gone. So that hole was never filled. And, going through high school and college, like that transition, I went through alcohol, I went through relationships and love, and I tried to fill that hole in with all these things that wasn't passion and didn't work. So I learned this because even in my relationships, like whether it was romantic or not, I still felt empty. I still felt sadness and incompleteness, and it was just really sad. I mean, it doesn't stop, honestly, until I actually find something that I am passionate about as a person. I know. So, I learned to, distract myself with all that, and I should have faced it head on when I first saw. I guess I didn't know how. I still don't. um, I guess now it's time to find that passion inside me to do something, and I really kind of hope it's math. And I'm still figuring it out. You know, I don't have everything planned. I mean, I have an idea of what I want, but I hope it's medicine or math. We'll see. So some of my New Year's resolutions is that one, I get to love myself in terms of my body image. I still have a lot of insecurities that I want to work on. Chubby cheeks. I got a lot of fat. Yeah. Two is find my passion. And be happy and content with that. And even if it's not ballet, it's something that I will want to do for the rest of my life. And number three is excel in the things I do. If you didn't know, I joined varsities. I'm part of the badminton, varsity, and powerlifting. And I want to excel at those things because I think it can help me in my health and, balancing school and extracurricular activities, so organizations, joining all my orgs and all that. So yeah, and I want to excel at the things, like even like the simple things in life, like cooking, whether it's art or just doing things in life. So I want to excel at those things. So that's it. That's the things I learned in life. 2018 was a rough year, but I eventually grew from it and came out stronger than ever. I survived, so I'm happy. I guess I'll try to post as much as possible with college, and I'll give you guys an update once in a while. Maybe you'll see my schoolmates, maybe you won't. We'll see. If you want to see them, I don't know, comment down below and like the video and subscribe if you want to see more of that. So yeah, Merry Christmas, even if it's late, and Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you get to spend it with your family and you get to learn a lot from your 2018 too. Tell me how your 2018 is. Tell me what you learned down in the comments. Yeah. Bye.